Hi guys, welcome to US Immigration Hub channel. If you are new to this channel, my name is Liman and I make videos for a family-based immigration to simplify the complicated immigration process. If you watch my videos very carefully, you will make your immigration journey less stressful. My channel has all the videos you need to complete your immigration process for immigrant and non-immigrant visas. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, share, and hit notification bell and give us a big like so YouTube can share the video with more people and we help other people. First of all, I am not an attorney. I'm here to help you based on my personal immigration journey and also based on the information I have from USCIS and NVC websites, and also based on my experience with my subscribers. I really have a good feedback from them. So if you're ready, let's get started. In today's video, it's gonna be all about I-824. So first, we're gonna talk about I-797 approval notice when you receive it. Also, we're gonna talk about the mistakes on I-130 and I-129F and why USCIS, basically that's why USCIS asking you to file I-824. And the third reason to select on I-824. On the fourth, required evidence that you need to send with I-824. And the fifth is the filing fee, and the last one is where to file. So if you're ready, let's get started. So when you receive I-797, congratulations, your petition has been approved and USCIS will send you this approval notice. But a lot of people make a mistake right here. They do not read the whole approval notice. What they see, just they go to the top right here, they see notice of action, I-797, that's good, my petition is approved. What happened? They do not read the bottom right here. This bottom part right here, you must read it. It is very, very important because if something wrong with their petition, they're gonna tell you right here. They're not telling you on the top. This top right here, that it does not give you no information about your petition. The status of your petition. They tell you just it's been approved, but the more information you have at the bottom right here, that's what you need to read. We're gonna read this example right here. The above petition has been approved. We have sent the original visa petition to NVC. That's good. In this case, it's good. You don't have to do anything. It's good. USCIS will transfer your case to NVC. But if you make a mistake in I-130, like this one, this is the bottom of I-797. Here, at the bottom of this petition, they're gonna tell you if the beneficiary decides to apply for an immigrant visa outside the United States based on this petition, you should file Form I-824, application for action on approved application or petition to request that we send the petition to U.S. Department of State, which is national NVC. So it is approved, but they send you right here. Why? Because you made a mistake in I-130 or I-129F. The NVC processes all approved immigrant visa petitions that require consular action. The NVC also determines which consular post is the appropriate consulate to complete visa processing. It will then forward the approved petition to the consulate. Let's now go to I-130. This is I-130. This is adjustment of status right here. If you select 61A and 61B, that means you are doing adjustment of status. So the city is going to be United States city and the state. So that means you are doing adjustment of status. Instead of selecting 62A, 62B, and 62C, that's for consular processing. If you made this mistake right here, you will receive this approval notice with this information right here. They're gonna tell you hey, you must file I-824 to send your approval petition to NVC. So now what is the same thing? Let's go to I-129F. It's the same thing. If you left this one blank, is right here, consular processing information. If you left this one blank right here, they will send you I-797 approved notice as well, telling you to file I-824. The same thing. Now let's see what happened. A lot of people have this problem. This is my experience with my subscribers, and I appreciate their feedback. If you file these two right here, you file now, you made a mistake in both. You file 61A and 61B. For example, you see there Indianapolis and you see Indiana, and at the meantime, you did the consular processing 61-2, 61B, 61C. You file these three. You see, it's going to be, for example, France, province is Paris, and the country is France. Just an example. You did both. You selected for adjustment status, and you selected the beneficiary will apply for adjustment, will apply for consular processing. The USCIS will send you the same petition. I'm sorry, your I-797 notice, telling you right here. You're gonna read it. The above petition has been approved. However, you are indicated on the petition that the beneficiary intends to apply for an immigrant visa abroad at U.S. Embassy or consulate or U.S. consulate, and will also apply for adjustment of status in the United States. So you choose both options. So USCIS will retain your petition. They are not going to send it to NVC until you file I-824. One the good things over here, if you doing adjustment of status, this is for I-130, not for I-129F. If you did this for adjustment of status, it's okay. You don't have to file I-824. If you're doing adjustment of status, not the consular processing, if you're doing adjustment of status, they tell you right here, if the beneficiary intends to apply for adjustment of status in the United States, they should submit a copy of this notice along with the Form I-485, application to register permanent residence or adjust status. They can obtain Form I-485 form from USCIS website, USCIS website, or you can call this number and you send it to USCIS. But I'm gonna tell you at the bottom right here, if the beneficiary decide to apply for an immigrant visa outside the United States, you must file I-824. So there is no way they're gonna send your petition to NVC without filing I-824. My recommendation right here, you must read when you receive I-797 approved notice, read the bottom right here. It has very, very important information. A lot of people, they don't read right here, just they send approval and they are happy and they forgot about it. They're waiting USCIS to send their petition to NVC, but they have an error in their petition. So they will wait for a long time. They waste time. So you have, as I said, you have to read the whole I-797 approval notice. So I hope I'm clear in this one. Now let's talk about, we already talked about the mistakes on I-130 and the I-129F. Now let's talk about the reason for request. The reason for request right here should be 1D, because 1D, we are requesting USCIS to send my approved immigrant visa petition to NVC, and the option is going to be 1D. I'm going to repeat again, 1D. A lot of people ask me about this one, 1D. If you make a mistake in I-130 or I-129F, you select USCIS to send me approved immigrant visa petition to the NVC. Now, let's talk now what evidence to submit. This is a very, very confusing one, because they tell you right here, if you select part 2, item number 1A, 1B, 1C, or 1D, we selected, as I showed you just a while ago, 1D. Provide just a copy of I-797 for the previously approved application or petition. So a lot of people send just I-797 and no problem. To be honest with you, they did not have no problem. They processed their I-824, and sometimes not. I'm going to tell you an example. If you have a big countries like China, India, an example, they have multiple consulates. So how they know which consulate they're gonna send your NVC will send when they you become a decommercial qualified, where they send your petition to. So it's a little bit it's hard, but let's talk about that, and then we come to the filing fees. This is, I already made this video long time ago about the required evidence for I-124. So we need I-124 form signed by petitioner, I-797 approval notice, a letter explaining your mistake and where you will have interview, corrected a copy of original petition, proof of US citizen, marriage certificate, birth certificate. And I see in the previous video, these last four is optional only. But the first three are mandatory, is a must. 1, 2, 3 is a must. I-24, I-797, a letter explaining where you will have interview, explaining basically your error. But based on my experience with my subscribers, a lot of people send this document, but USCIS sent back. They returned the corrected copy of original petition. They return proof of US citizen and birth certificate, and they keep just four. They keep I-124 form, I-797 approval notice, a letter, and marriage certificate. For another people, they keep all of them. Just it depends. So this is what I want to update. My required evidence for I-124 should be just four, as it was accepted by USCIS. So we need I-824 signed by the petitioner, I-797 approval notice, letter explaining where you will have interview, and the last one is a marriage certificate. This is what's been approved by USCIS. This is for I-130 petition. So now let's talk about where to file. Before I go to that, it's very confusing. As I said, a lot of people they submit just I-797 and there is no problem. They process their petition. But for me, how they know where you will have interview? It's if you have a big country, because some countries have 3 consulates, not just one. But if you have just only one, I think it will be no problem. But this is what's been accepted by USCIS. Now let's talk about where to file. So you're gonna send your I-824 with the. Before you do that, let's go back to what is it? The filing fee, which is the last one. The filing fee is for $465. That's the filing fee for the form I-824. So one thing I want to mention right here: your best option is checks. Why? Because you will know when they receive your case. If you send, for example, money order, you don't know. But if you check, they will deduct your money from your account, and you know that they are processing your case. So now let's go where to file. Where to file? If you're filing with USCIS, use Phoenix lockbox. If you use the US Postal Services, USPS, use this address right here, which is PO Box 21281, Phoenix, Arizona. If you use FedEx, UPS with DHL, you use 2108. You use Box 21281, 2108 East Elliott Road, Tempe, Arizona 85 to 84. So this is the end of this video. I hope you like it. If you do, please subscribe, share, hit notification bell. Thank you, and see you next video.